Huayong reveals his true power to save Sheng Xiaoyu. The air felt heavy, almost suffocating, as the danger unfolded in front of their eyes. Out of the corner of his vision, Sheng Xiaoyu saw the dark shadow rushing down toward him. His body was already too weak, his strength completely drained. There was no chance to dodge, no time to escape. That falling deer head looked like nothing more than decoration, but it was made of solid weight, more than 10 kilograms, enough to crush him if it struck. A direct hit could have been fatal. The sound came fast and sharp, the crash echoing through the room. Sheng Xiaoyu braced himself, shutting his eyes tightly, waiting for the unbearable pain. But instead of agony, there was silence. When he opened his eyes, the sight before him made his heart race. The deer head no longer threatened him. It lay shattered across the floor, broken into pieces as if it had been struck down by some beast with claws sharper than steel. A glassy eye rolled across the ground and came to a stop at his feet, lifeless yet accusing, a reminder of how close death had come. His body was too tired to question what had just happened. He had no time to process the miracle that saved him. Just before the darkness of unconsciousness swallowed him whole, he forced himself to look up. What he saw changed everything. The Omega he had been protecting, the one he thought fragile, had stretched out his hand. Huayong's slender wrist and pale palm pressed against the massive cabinet that had been crashing down on them both. That single motion had shifted everything. The crushing weight that pinned Sheng Xiaoyu down vanished in an instant. His muscles, locked in pain and struggle, finally released. But the sudden relief left his body unbalanced, and he toppled forward, his strength gone. Huayong's brows furrowed as he caught sight of Sheng Xiaoyu's blood-stained face. A flash of anger crossed his usually calm, expressionless features. It was a rare fury, deep and chilling, as though something ancient and hidden inside him had finally stirred awake. With no hesitation, he reached out. His arms wrapped firmly around Sheng Xiaoyu's waist, stopping his fall. His frame looked slim, almost delicate, but in that moment, his embrace was unshakable, steady, and powerful. The moment carried a strange contradiction. He appeared fragile, but he held the injured man as if he were carrying nothing at all. Sheng Xiaoyu, who had always been the protector, now lay helpless in the arms of the one he thought needed saving. Then came the act that revealed the truth. Huayong lifted his free hand, his expression still cold and unreadable. With a simple motion, he pushed the towering bookshelf back. The sound was deafening as it slammed upright into the wall. The heavy cabinet dug deep into the plaster, leaving cracks and dents that showed the sheer force of the impact. The weight, enough to crush multiple men, now stood locked in place, unable to move again. The power radiating from Huayong was undeniable. He was no longer the quiet figure hiding in the background, no longer the fragile companion sheltered by someone else's strength. In that moment, he became the shield, the Enigma who revealed a force far greater than anyone could have imagined. The danger was gone. The threat had been crushed by Huayong's hidden might. Yet, Sheng Xiaoyu's eyes blurred, his vision dimming. With the faint sound of his own breath fading, he surrendered to the darkness of unconsciousness. The last image he carried was not of himself saving Huayong, but of Huayong standing strong, holding him, protecting him, proving that he was never the weak one.